Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been seeing all your comments on TikTok asking me for reviews analysis for this one. So today, it's finally happening. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not delay any further and jump right into the details.
This 32-inch 4K monitor surprised me. For the price, it's a surprisingly decent performer, free of any obvious manufacturing flaws. I initially thought a 32-inch 4K screen would be a game changer for my desktop setup, but I've found it's actually a bit oversized for typical desktop work. A 27-inch QHD monitor might be a better sweet spot for most users, offering a similar level of detail at a potentially lower cost or with better features. But again, that's just my personal opinion. The size is what you get. The panel uses an MVA technology, and while I hoped for truly inky blacks, it does exhibit some of that characteristic MVA glow. It's not as bad as the corner glow I experienced for years with a much more expensive monitor, though. In fact, watching movies on this is a significant upgrade from that older model. The viewing angles are good compared to a TN panel, but there's a slight contrast loss noticeable at extreme angles, something to keep in mind if you're planning on sharing the screen often. This isn't ideal for professional color-critical work, but it's fine for home use in a dimmed environment. Color reproduction isn't its strongest suit. I found the colors a little lackluster, and the gamma curve felt odd, particularly when connected to my PC. I eventually discovered that adjusting the black stabilization setting in the monitor's menu helped significantly, improving the washed-out look. It's a bit of a workaround though, and I wish there were more granular color adjustment options. On the plus side, the connectivity is excellent, with multiple HDMI and DisplayPort inputs. While I appreciate the built-in speakers, let's be honest, they're pretty weak. The design itself is sleek and modern with minimal bezels. However, the lack of height adjustment is a major drawback, especially with the larger screen size. The default height is just too high, leading to some neck strain. The on-screen controls are another issue. The buttons are located awkwardly on the back, making even simple adjustments like brightness a frustrating exercise. A front-facing control pad, or even better, a remote, would have been a huge improvement. The documentation is also lacking, leaving many of the menu functions unexplained. You can't fine-tune settings like gamma or color temperature as precisely as you might like. In the end, despite its flaws, the awkward controls, the lack of height adjustment, and the somewhat underwhelming color performance, it delivers a usable 4K experience at a budget-friendly price. After a few months, I've come to appreciate the overall image quality, especially after tweaking my PC's graphics settings. I still stand by my earlier criticisms of the control placement and the lack of a height-adjustable stand. But for casual use, especially movie watching, its performance makes it a viable option, provided you aren't particularly demanding in terms of color accuracy. Just be prepared to sit back a bit. And that's a wrap. If this video was helpful, like and subscribe. Got questions? Let's chat in the comments. See you soon.